Freedom activists are taking to the streets across hundreds of cities worldwide in a peaceful protest against government corruption, mass surveillance and attacks on privacy. Many are wearing masks to hide their faces. Let's take a look at what's happening where. Now, the largest crowd of protesters so far has gathered in Washington, D.C. Demonstrators came together near the White House, chanting slogans against government surveillance and the prosecution of whistleblowers. RT's Manila Chan was at the protest in the American capital and explains the idea behind them.
The annual Million Mask March, organized by hacktivist group Anonymous, is going on in cities across the world today. Here in Washington, the group began gathering at about 9 a.m. over at the Washington Monument with a march that ended here at the White House. Now, the group, and I use that term very loosely, is famous for hacking institutions that they deem corrupt and exposing the hidden actions of those companies. Now, the people with Anonymous are actually seeking to reform the balance of power globally. Now, just some topics that the Anonymous group is seeking to remedy, as posted to their official Facebook page, things like the NDAA, Chelsea Manning, militarization of police, even tackling education reform. From Washington, Manila Chan, RT.
Now, Washington is just one city where protesters are taking place. Here you can see those dotted lights, the sheer scale of the event. This is where some of the marches are taking place. Now, of course, Berlin is one of the places expecting a large turnout. RT's Peter Oliver is watching the crowds gather there.
What you can see behind me is the Berlin contingent of what's being called the Million Mask March, as people take to the streets across cities around the world wearing the Guy Fawkes mask of the organisation who call themselves Anonymous. The hacktivists say that they want to expose government corruption and save people from that corruption. They told me here in Berlin why they came out.
We are here to save the world because no one wants a war, a new world war in Europe.
Anonymous themselves claim to be the most influential organisation, and as these people here come out to say they want to save the world from the governments that they see as corrupt.
And in London, riot police are on alert as activists gathering in the centre. Barricades have been erected in Parliament Square. Protesters earlier voiced intentions to blockade the area. Authorities earlier expressed concern about the march. They've been trying to contact the organisers, but with no luck. They made an open appeal to Anonymous, asking them to get in touch. Now, and police have decided to take further matters, releasing a set of rules for activists who will be taking to the streets. Here's the list. Officers say they will interfere if fireworks are let off or loud music is played. They also said they'll also clamp down if protesters are seen spraying graffiti or climbing structures or even disrupting public order.